This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so we're talking about Diddy. Apparently, there's some validity to Diddy being picked up by the police and questioned and released. A lot gossip of the city says you know what's next. Man. Now, this comes after Keefe D was arrested, and Keefe D has spoken about this before, saying Diddy organized this hit, through Von Zip and him, and he hired the gang to take out Suge or Pac, and then they even say that Diddy was the intended target for Biggie, for the Biggie murder. It was really the wrong truck. They meant to hit Diddy. Maybe it was get back. I have no idea, bro. But all I know is that Keefe D's spilling the beans, and he's going to spill the beans more. I don't think this guy's going to go sit down for the rest of his life over this. He probably will anyways, but he's not. He's going to take Diddy down with him. He's like, all right, you want to not pay me? Because he never got his money, right? Then I'm going to spill the beans. He started spilling the beans about, 10 years ago on interviews? I mean, even before that, in interrogation rooms. But once he started making it public, with interviews, his book, and everything, you can't look away from it. It's almost like DJ Envy earlier. The only reason he addressed these allegations in the real estate stuff, and is because it's on the news. He didn't tell people beforehand, hey, watch out for that Caesar guy. He's dangerous. He's just known about this for 2 years, I would say. Probably at least a year. At least a year, he knew he was bad. Caesar was bad, and he didn't tell anybody. So now Diddy is probably a little nervous that, hey, they're looking at his butt. He probably knows that they're never going to be able to link him, but they could tie him up in court and run him through the ringer. Because that's what probably will happen. They'll probably make him prove his innocence. And it'll be easy because Von Zip is dead. The one guy that took the money supposedly is dead. Unless maybe they have some witnesses that could attest to those. Maybe hearsay. Maybe Von Zip told them what's going on, and maybe they'll use that. They're creative with these things. So if they want Diddy, they're gonna get Diddy. And that's that. 50 Cent has been tormenting him on tour. He's been talking on stage, and then he put up that post that, hey, can't believe Brother Love got Tupac taken out. Diddy's a hypocrite. Most of these guys aren't so nice, okay? Even though 50 Cent comes off as mean, he's actually one of the nicer guys, okay? He set up Lloyd Banks. He set up but he sets people up for longevity. He's not holding them back, He set up a lot of people for longevity, gave them deals, gave them this, gave them that. Diddy he keeps you on a leash with your publishing and your masters and nasty work, and will you get another album? Most people only get one album at Bad Boy, It's not such a great situation, man. It's always the guys that come off the nicest, like Envy, that are corrupted. Then we got Quavo and Offset. Offset goes up to the Breakfast Club because he got this album coming out. Or is it out? I don't think it's out yet. Let me see. But he talks about the relationship with Quavo and says, we're good. And, eventually we'll get back to making music. But right now I got to kind of solidify myself. I have 5 kids. I'm free from my last situation now. And I got to kind of figure my way in this. He has to figure out his way in this without Takeoff. We're not a unit anymore. And even though we've been doing solo albums, we really have to make sure we keep going on our own accord because you don't have the group to fall back on right now, And then, I think that Quavo and Offset eventually will come to terms that they need each other. Just like Quavo and Takeoff were making an album together. It's just how they've trained us to listen to these guys. Are there features? or two of them are together. Now, it started off just with Quavo and Takeoff. Offset was in jail. Offset came home. They took it to another level. Now I think it's going to have to be Quavo and Offset. And I think they would be able to make great albums together if they can get on the same terms, which they seem to be getting there. Yeah, I don't see an album. It's just singles right now. 2 singles he has dropped. Cardi B singles done pretty decent. Cardi B brings at least a few million. And the one by himself is doing okay, not crazy. But yeah, we'll see what happens. And it's straight with Universal Music Group on both of these. Yep. No, QC interference. He is officially free. Anyways, that's taken a year. That alone took a year. I remember a year ago he was having problems with QC and calling him out. Appreciate you guys. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I will check you guys in the next one. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. Peace.